September is National Preparedness Month, and my theme is Fortify Your Future today. So, why does this month matter? Well, September is a little more than just the end of summer and the start of fall. It's National Preparedness Month. Now, this is a nationwide national reminder that disasters do not wait for a convenient time to strike. Each year, FEMA and Ready.gov lead the campaign to help families like yours, businesses, and communities strengthen their ability to withstand these emergencies. Now, my mission is clear. My mission is to prepare families and communities to face life's storms with resilience and confidence so that they can protect what matters most and live without fear. Now, this month is your opportunity to take a small, actionable step that will have lasting impact on your future security. In this article, you're going to learn what National Preparedness Month is, why it's essential for families and communities, and some of the practical steps that you can take to protect what matters most. Now, National Preparedness Month is observed every September. It's designed to raise the awareness level about the importance of disaster readiness. Its goal is very simple: to encourage individuals and families to plan ahead. I know, go figure. Build an emergency kit, practice safety measures that can save lives. And again, I mentioned my theme for 2025 is fortifying your future. Now, what does that mean? Well, I'm emphasizing resilience, ensuring that families and communities are not only able to survive emergencies, but to recover and thrive afterwards. Now, throughout this article, there's going to be links. So I would recommend that you go down and look through the entire article because there's going to be links to several resources and a lot of information that you will find valuable. And if you're watching this on a different platform besides the blog itself, there will be a link in there to the blog so you can review it more in depth. So again, why is preparedness essential? Well, disasters don't wait. They're not going to wait for your calendar to be clear so they can schedule it with you. We have floods, we have wildfires, hurricanes, earthquakes, and even financial crises can hit with little to no warning. Now, according to FEMA, that's right, FEMA, 60% of Americans are not prepared for a major disaster. What this means is this leaves families vulnerable to confusion, loss, and long-term hardship. So it's your decision. What do you want to do? Do you want to place your family in a position of stress, or do you want to strengthen your family and build the leaders that you know they are? Remember, preparedness is not about fear. It's about peace of mind. And when your family has a plan, chaos is replaced with clarity and panic gives way to confidence. So just for a brief overview, we're going to look at 6 pillars of family preparedness. First one is build a family emergency plan. That's right. Now, an emergency plan has a lot of things in it. Should have a communications plan in place, meeting places, meeting spots in the house, outside the house, in the community, out of town emergency contacts. And it's important to make sure if you have children that they know how to handle this information and what to do with it. Next most important thing is to build an emergency kit. Your kit will have food, water, shelter, flashlights, batteries, medications, some cash. Tailor your kit to your family's specific needs. We're all different. Now, we all need the basics, but we're all so different. There are some things that one family might have that another won't need. That's up to you. That's your call. It's your family. It's your decision to make. Next thing to keep in mind here is there's going to be a download in the link for your family emergency kit checklist. It'll give you an outline of things you can use and do to put together your checklist. So let's move along. The third thing to look at is finances. That's right. Keep your money safe. If your finances are a disaster, your disaster is going to be worse. Financial resilience equals disaster resilience. Set aside an emergency fund. Review your insurance policies and keep critical documents organized and accessible. There's also a link here for your emergency document organizer. And number 4, stay informed. It's an ongoing process. It's not a fire and forget thing. You need to stay updated with what may or may not be happening within your family, within the community, at your business, at your job, whatever it might be. Stay informed. Now, as far as disasters go, you can get connected with your local alert system. I recommend that you contact your local city or county office of emergency management. Usually you can go to their website and you can find an emergency communications access point. If it's not readily available or you just can't find it, call them and ask them. They'll tell you where it is. There are other things you can look at. There's weather apps. There's a FEMA app. There's an American Red Cross app. There's all sorts of apps. I know you know about them. Check into them, learn about them, see what works for you and what you can use. What else can we do? Well, we want to secure the house and we want to secure our business. So the idea is to reinforce your property against the hazards that you have identified that may be coming into your neighborhood. Because each of these little items are a little different. You want to prepare differently for a wildfire than you would for a flood and a power outage, right? Okay, and for business owners, you would like to create a continuity plan to keep your operations up and running even when you're under pressure. That's right, keep that money flowing. And number 6, the last thing to look at is, I've mentioned it already, it's not a set and forget item. It's not a fire and forget weapon. You need to practice and review your plan regularly. That's right. I've mentioned it before. When the emergency happens, we don't rise to the occasion. We will fall to the level that we've prepared for. Conduct your drills with your family at least twice a year. Update your plan as circumstances in your life changed. Now, if you're concerned and wondering about what kind of drill to start with, I recommend starting with a house fire evacuation plan. It brings it home. House fire evacuation. You can make a game out of this with your children. How fast can we get out of the house safely and get to our outside meeting location? That's right. Have that spot outside where everybody comes to. That way, if someone's not there, you know they're either still in the house. They're not wandering around elsewhere. So that's part of your drill, it's part of your plan, it's part of the actions you need to take to prepare yourself, your family, and your loved ones, is practice your plan. Now, there's other things you can do. I recommend getting engaged with your community. Like-minded people will help each other. One place to go to off the top of my head is CERT, C-E-R-T, which is the Community Emergency Response Teams. You can Google CERT, go to the CERT website on FEMA. There's a local community CERT organization, I'm quite sure, in your metropolitan area. Contact them, find out what you can do with them to level up the resiliency in your community. And remember, it's contagious. What recently I stated that 60% of the people who are going to be in a disaster have no plan. Do you want to be in that group of people? I don't think so. And the nice thing about collecting yourself a bunch of like-minded people around you, if you find yourself in distress, they can possibly help you. If you find them in distress, maybe you can help them. And the nice thing about it is contagious. Talk to your family, talk to your loved ones, talk to your friends, and ask them what are they doing about preparing for an emergency or disaster to protect themselves, their family, their loved ones, and their business. So remember, I mentioned the 6 items you did, but there's 3 simple steps you can take right now. Download a preparedness checklist and put it together with your emergency kit. Update this information regularly and make sure everybody in your family knows about this information. And the reason I say this, mom, dad, if your children are home and you're not, and something happens that they have to respond to, they need to know what it is they're responding to. They need to know how to act. The best way you can prepare them is not bubble wrap them. Give them the tools they're going to need to be the leaders and the communicators of the future that they're going to be. What else can we do? Schedule a family meeting. Talk about this. Talk about your emergency plans. Best place to start is a fire escape plan from the house. That brings it home. People can understand that one real easy. And ideally, commit to one new preparedness action each week. Again, small steps build big resilience. And keep in mind, I'll be throwing out on my Instagram, it's at Daniel Kilburn, 3 times a week, information on how to start putting these plans together, small little nuggets of things that you can use to start developing and building your plan. Let me think, what else here? Okay, if you're ready to take the next step, download your family emergency kit. There's a link down here somewhere. Go and click that link. Get your family emergency kit and get started. For a more personalized approach, schedule a complimentary consultation with me at www.talkwithdaniel.com. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. It just costs the time for you to schedule it. Have some questions, get some answers, and we'll help you build a plan of action to get started. So till next time, please stay informed and stay safe. Oh, and just as a disclaimer, I am a licensed health and life insurance agent in the state of California. My license number is below. While this resource, this post, this article is not intended to promote or solicit insurance products, I may contact you if you contact me and ask for that kind of information. Go figure. Anyway, this is Daniel. Till next time, please stay informed and stay safe.